People come to me when they are confused, sometimes a little lost in their own life. To get results, excavate what matters most to you. Everything is you because you are the most important part of any change plan. When your goals are clear, your intention is strong, then your purpose will be achieved. So you tell me you feel stuck. Maybe you are at a crossroads in life, or you have been searching for something. How would you describe your current life? And how would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? What are you hearing? What are you feeling or seeing that lets you know things must change? Knowing you always have choices, can I ask you, what is it you want to achieve? Compare your life now with the life you most desire, for you and for your family, even for your work. Then imagine your ideal lifestyle. What would be happening for you? How would your workday, your relationship, your parenting be different? How would your life look? How would it unfold? Now, how would you rate that ideal life that you have imagined out of 1 to 10? How different is that from where you are now? Think for a moment as to how you would easily move up the scale, 1 notch at a time. And how could you create that? Remember, change does not happen by chance. If you always do the same thing, you will always get the same result. So develop a map of your choices and work to keep increasing and refining your choices until you come up with the most superior map. Right now, what are you tolerating? What is missing in your life? What are your options and what is the best way forward? Do you currently have goals? And can you describe what life will look like once you have achieved your outcomes? What will you hear around you? How will you feel? And what will your family be saying when your goals are achieved? You already have all the resources you need within you, and you can create them. What difference will they make when you have achieved your goals in, say, 3 months from now, in 1 year, and even in 3 years from now? How will success feel then? You must be specific. To transform your circumstances, be specific about what you really want. Write everything down. What are the details you have not yet thought about? Often, it is in being very clear about knowing what you do not want that sets your priorities. If life was exactly how you want it, what would you see? How would you be feeling, and what sounds would you hear around you? When people are overwhelmed, often they simply have too much on their plate. So I ask you to define the pillars of your life. Notice where you give time and energy and ask, is this moving you towards the life you want, or is it moving you away from your ideal life? Often our time is divided between things like work, our health, our finances, and sometimes we want more. We want romance, spirituality, even adventure and friends. But often in life we find ourselves stuck with 1 or 2 areas. And when we're stuck in one area of life, that's like rowing with only 1 oar. You see, it's never a disgrace not to reach for the stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach. The tragedy in life does not lie in missing your goals. The tragedy is not having any goals to reach. That means you must define what you want in each area of your wheel of life, because then change happens easily when you decide to take action on what you most desire. So think about all the areas of life, the areas where you need to focus. Things like family, health, finances, spirituality, recreation, education, and your community. Although balance is beautiful, it can come with a price. Balance may not allow the energy and the action required to achieve your top wants. To balance your most important aspects of life, you may be neutralizing your attempts, consuming your time and resources and effort over a too broad a range. Instead, take massive action in the one or two areas that will make the most difference right now. Balance comes later. Knowing your wants will help you make informed choices and priorities. Remember, the person with the most flexibility always wins. So think outside the square, outside your comfort zone. Perhaps think where you've never been before. Ask yourself, who is responsible for the change you want in your life? Sometimes we fail to reach our goals because they are actually someone else's. Is your goal realistic, achievable by you, and are you passionate about the difference it will make in your life? What will let you know that you have achieved the end result you want? You see, if you want to understand more, you need to do more, because the answers come through doing. So what will you need to do more of? And what will you need to do less of to achieve your goals? What gets in the way of your ideal life right now? What can you prune off that no longer serves you? Like a gardener who prunes back dead wood, like a gardener who prunes off too many branches, you can streamline your life too. What actions must you take, and in what order? Be optimistic and positive. When embarking on the new, disregard fear, because what is the worst thing that could happen if you made the change you want? Anyway, what contingency plans can you have in place to overcome perceived problems? And what if you knew that you had everything within you to succeed and that you could not fail? What would you do then? It's time to take action. Keep yourself accountable. Results come from above the line thinking, and that means avoiding drama, having no excuses, allowing you to get what you focus on, and be prepared to move out of your comfort zone to get the results you want. Often, there are many possibilities there that you have not yet tried. It is being certain there is no such thing as failure when you learn from feedback. Learning is living. We cannot not learn. So let your feedback constantly improve your circumstances. And since you are in charge of your mind, you are also in charge of your results, because your thoughts shape your actions. That means you must develop self-understanding. Target your values. They will be your motivation and keep you self-accountable. Lasting change comes when you work out who you need to be and what you must do to have the results you want. With this thinking, change can be fast and easy. And then know that successful experience has a structure. So set a goal, make a plan, get to work, stick with it, and reach your goal. Set SMART goals like this. They must be specific and measurable. They must be achievable and realistic, also timed. You must know when you have achieved your goal and when you can exit and move to the next goal. This makes your goal organized with an end in mind and an exit point. Now, if one person can do something, anyone can do so. So surround yourself with people that have done similar things before. List 5 people you can tell about your decisions. Who has done this before? Where are your role models? How will you do the things you need to do? What steps will you take immediately to begin your journey? Now you have some order, new direction, positive intention, and a purpose. Go ahead and achieve your dreams. It isn't a calamity to die with dreams unfilled, but it is a calamity not to have dreams. It is a disaster when you fail to capture your ideals. It is a disaster when you have no ideals to capture. Henry Thoreau said, "Moving from something towards something better is the history of all of us." If you would like help to design your life, your ideal life, or to set goals that shift you towards the lifestyle and achievements you want, then contact me for a free strategy session. Just fill out the form below and we can talk. Thank you. I'm Rosie Bell from See the Light, Rosie, Parenting and Performance Coach. Thank you.